Y'all, it's me, Mrs. Steppa, and I'm here with Azariah, and we're about to do a little math video today for my YouTube channel. And what have you been struggling with in math lately? What are we working on learning, Azariah?
Comparing and ordering decimals.
Comparing and ordering decimals. And so she came in, and I had this fancy little strip of decimals, and I had her read all the decimals to me, and she read them all perfectly. And then I said, decimals, they can be a little tricky, right? And she said, yeah. I said, well, do you like money? And you said?
Yes.
So do you wonder what decimals have to do with money? Decimals are just money. Are you ready? So she's read this as, what's this one?
0 and 25 hundredths.
25 hundredths. How many tenths are in 25 hundredths? How many tenths? Where's the tenths place?
Right here.
Yep. How many tenths is that?
2.
So tenths means a tenth is, you need 10 of them to fit inside one. Don't 10 dimes fit inside $1? This is the same as a tenth, okay? I have 2 of them. And just so y'all can see what we're doing, we're just gonna, I'm getting this all jacked up. Get my YouTube life together. We're just gonna build this number here. So I have 2 tenths, and then how many hundredths, Azariah?
5.
What coin can go into $1 100 times?
A quarter. Oh.
Quarters, 4 quarters make $1. What coin can I put into $1 100 times?
A penny.
Pennies. Hundredths are like pennies. How many pennies would I need?
5.
So when I have 25 hundredths, that's the same thing. You can think of it as 25 cents. 25 cents, that's not so scary, is it?
No.
If I think of this as 25 cents, what can I think of this as?
25 cents.
And what's in front?
$1.
$1. So I can think of this as $1.25, right? What can I think of this as?
$1.33.
And how about this?
$1.75. $1.08.
This one's a little trickier.
$1.05.
Here. Let's bring out my dollar. Dun, 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 dun. I'm getting my dollars out. I gotta figure out, maybe I need to get it on a swivel. I'm still starting up my YouTube channel, y'all. So we have my dollar. And remember, we said, what place is that 5 in? What place? The 10th place. What coin would fit into my whole dollar 10 times?
Dime.
Okay, how many dimes would you need for this?
5.
Okay, so 1. Let's get some more. 2, 3, 4, 5. So if that was money, so let's carry on where we were at. So we said this, you already told me it's 1 5/10, right? What would that be with money?
$1.
And what is this?
Another dollar.
It's 10, 20, 30, 40.
50 cents.
There you go. So,
$1.50.
right. So what would this be with money?
75 cents.
Okay, so does that make it a little easier? Okay, another thing I want to talk about before we order these, I want to practice something else that's a little bit trickier when you're learning about decimals. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so the next thing that we did is we lined up all these decimals with a 5 in it, and this is kind of tricky. So then I asked Azariah which one of these is worth the least, and which one did you pick, Azariah?
This one.
You know, it's either this one or this one, you think? So if I pull these down and I think of it as money, how much would this be worth with money?
$5.
$5. How much would this be worth with money?
50 cents.
50 cents. So which one is less?
This one.
So let's put that over here near my L for less. $5. There's no decimal, so that's a whole number, right?
Yes.
So let's put that over more towards the greater end of the table. Okay. All right, now, do you see anything else up there that looks like it might be less or greater?
This
Okay, what are you thinking with that? Where would that go?
right here.
Okay, put it there. Now, is this more than this?
No.
What is it? It's the what?
It's equal.
It's equal because this 0 in front of the decimal point does not affect the value, right? Those zeros, they try to trick us with those zeros. I'm going to stack them like this because they're equal, right? Do you see anything else that might be equal to anything that we already have on our line down here?
This.
Okay, where would that go?
Here.
Would it go in front of the 5?
Yes.
So this with money is how much?
$5.
And this with money is how much?
$5.
So would this be less than this, or are they equal?
Equal.
So what can we do with those? Can we stack them like how we did for our 50 cents?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead and stack them. And what we're learning about right now is that decimals, numbers can be represented with decimals in different ways. Often students think if I have more digits that that's a larger amount, and they think that because when they're learning about whole numbers, the more digits, the larger the number is in many cases. So when you get to decimals, that can be a little trip up. All right, now let's look at some of the things that we have left. Do you see anything else that can fit with either 50 cents or $5?
This.
Okay, what would that be like with money?
50 cents.
Okay, now look at your place values. What place is the 5 in?
The 10th. No. The 100th.
The 100th place. What coin fits into $1 100 times?
Penny.
Yep, and how many pennies do I need?
5.
We got a cameo for our original. Say, what's up, Ari?
Hi.
Hi. She's getting jealous of our love going on over here. Okay, so now, what is that in money?
56.
Is it 50?
It's $5.
Are these dollars?
No.
Take your time. How much money's here?
5.
5 cents, right? And the pennies fit into $1 100 times, so that's 5/100ths, right? Now let's take what we know with this 5/100ths, because I know that's not too much money, right? I'm going to look at what I have here. I have, this is like how much?
50 cents.
And this is how much?
50 cents. No. It's 5 cents.
It's like 5 cents. Where would it go? Would it go in front? Is it less than 50 cents or greater than 50 cents?
Less than
So go ahead and move it around. And then now that we think about it, isn't 50 cents about, it's about halfway to $1. We can bump it down a little bit. It goes all the way up to $5, but okay. So far, all these I agree with. Let's look at what is left, and I'm gonna let you pick what you want to place next.
This one.
Okay, what do you see there?
0 and 5 hundredths.
What place is it in?
Tenths.
So it's 0 and 5.
Tenths.
And what is that like in money?
5. 50 cents.
50 cents. Where can we put it?
Right here.
Yes, ma'am.
Ones.
Okay. Let's look at what's left. What do you want to do next?
This.
Oh, that's a tricky one. What do you see there? What place is that 5 in?
Hundredths.
The 100th place. So that's like 5 of what coin? coin that fits into $1 100 times?
Penny.
Pennies. It's like 5 pennies. So,
It's 5 cents.
yep. Where would it go?
Right here.
Do it, girl. Yay, yo. All right. And we got one left up there.
This.
Where would that go?
Right here.
You got it. So when you're comparing and ordering decimals, especially decimals that have a lot of zeros, you have to pay attention to the place value of the digits, right?
Yes.
And if the digit is in front of that decimal point, that's the whole, that's the ones place. That's like one whole dollar. So that's like $1 bills, right? Once you bump over once, this is the tenths place. So I can think of that as like what coin? Tenths.
5 cents.
Hit it. Tenths. I'm just looking at the place right now. So I'm thinking of, this is a whole, right? Which coin fits into a whole dollar 10 times? Which coin?
A dime.
Dimes, right? Okay, and then if it is in this place, so 2 places after the decimal, what place value is that?
Thousands.
We said ones, and these are tenths, and these are hundredths. Which coin fits into one whole dollar 100 times?
A penny.
Penny. So you can think about these like money. You ready to think some money to order? Okay, I'm gonna pause my video and then we're gonna order it up. How you feeling?
Good.
Are you feeling famous yet?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.